And like I said it many times before, food should not be touching. And that is just on period. And welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. You are royalty now. Welcome to our castle. And if you have been here before, welcome back. Today, guys, we're going to talk about something that has just been heavy on my heart. And so I had to go ahead and do another... Shut up, man. I had to do another my unpopular opinion, and I'm going to go ahead and mix a little bit of a story time with this. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button, because I know you're going to like this and you're going to want to stick around. So we are going to bring up a topic of discussion when it comes with me and food, trying new foods touching. You guys, I have some stories. If you know me, I am very particular when it comes to food. I don't like trying new foods. I don't like my food touching. I'm a really weird person when it comes to food. And why do you ask? I'll tell you. Okay. So we're going to crack into like a little bit of a story time / my unpopular opinion. Okay, first story, and I cannot believe I'm going to talk about this. When I was younger, I had a huge issue with corn. And I've never really been a huge fan of corn, but when I was younger, I can't remember what age, I was definitely in elementary school. And my mom made this cream corn for dinner the night before. And I told my mom I did not want any, and when I was eating it, it did not sit well with my stomach. But I know I ate, and I went about my night. So the next day that I woke up, my stomach wasn't feeling too good, but I was like, okay. And then I told my mom, like, Mom, I'm not really feeling good, but she thought I was just trying to get out of going to school. No, mother, no, I wasn't. So my grandma comes and picks me and my sister up. And we're in a car, and I tell my grandma, I'm like, Grandma, I do not feel good. I do not feel good. I'm like, my stomach hurts. I think I need to go home. My grandma, no, you're fine, you're fine. So we get to school, and we're walking down the hall, and all my stomach just starts making this, I mean, it was bad. And I hit my classroom, and I could not hold it anymore. And all you hear is this big,
it's happening. It's happening.
And I literally pooped all over myself right in the doorroom of my classroom in front of all my friends. And I was so embarrassed. I just stood there, and my grandma looked and was like, and like tried to like rush me out as fast as she could. And I get home, and my grandma was like, yeah, I don't know what she ate. Her stomach is really upset. And I'm like, I'm bawling my eyes out. Like, my grandma would, like, I had to like awkwardly lay in the back seat because my grandma obviously didn't want me sitting down. But like, I got home, I'm crying. I told my mom, like, it's all your fault. I told you I didn't feel good. And I mean, ever since then, I will not touch corn. I will not. To save my life, none. Nope, will not touch it. All because of that little scenario. So that's issue number one. Me with food, try new food. I've never tried cream corn before, and I will never try it again, nor will I touch corn. Okay, let's fast forward this to 27-year-old Brittany. Everybody always harps on me and always makes fun of me that I don't like my food touching. You guys can come for me. You guys can say I'm weird. You guys can say it all goes down the same tube anyway. No, I do not like my food touching. To me, food is not meant to touch. So to fast forward to me and my wife going out to dinner. She's always harping on me because I do not like stepping outside of my box. I go out to eat. I've never been there before. I'll one or two things. I'll get a chicken salad, or I'll get like chicken tenders and fries, or I'll get like a burger. I try to stick to those because I know you can't mess up with those. We get there. We're looking at the menu. And my wife, why don't you switch it up? You're always getting the same thing. I mean, just harping on me. I'm like, okay. So I'm looking and I'm looking. My wife gets a steak. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try that too. So I got steak, potatoes, and what else was on there? I cannot remember what else was on that tray. But they bring it to me. She comes and she sits right in front of me. And I look down. At this moment, I knew my life was over. And my wife looks at me and it's like, don't you dare. There is nothing wrong with that food. You need to try it. I'm like, okay. So I'm praying to the food heavens above, who did not hear me. Please let everything be good. Let everything go well. So I'm trying the food. I cut my steak, try my steak, it's good. I go for the mashed potatoes, I'm trying it, it's good. I don't know if mentally I knew that my food was touching, so I couldn't eat it. I mean, my stomach just started doing this weird rumble thing again. And I was like, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. So I cover my mouth, and Maribel looks at me and is like, what's wrong? And I puke all over that plate. I mean, all over it. And Maribel quickly grabs up a napkin, hands me one, and then uses her other napkin to cover the plate. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, this is all your fault. So I go to the bathroom. The waitress comes back and is like, is everything okay? And Maribel's like, ma'am, I am so sorry, but she, threw up all over this plate. And she's like, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I hope that it was everything cooked. And I'm like, everything was cooked just fine. I'm like, I'm weird. Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm like, it just probably something didn't just settle right with me. So this waitress was so sweet. She didn't make me feel awkward. She took the plate. She asked if I wanted anything else. I told her no. I'm fine. Because at that point, I was just ready to go. So I let Maribel finish her food. I drink some water. But guys, when I tell you, and my friends, my family, my mom can attest to this in the comments below, I do not like my food touching. Thanksgiving, Christmas, any major holiday where you're cooking a slur of food, I am that person. My mom buys paper plates with individual little slots in it to where I could put my food. Or I am that person who will go back numerous times to get what I want so that my food is not touching. That's just how I am. I do not think that food should be touching whatsoever. Everything has its own personal taste, and I do not like mixing it. It does not side well with me mentally or physically in my belly. It does not like it. It does not like it at all. And if you want to come for me in the comments, come for me in the comments. If you're going to try to say, it all goes down the same tube anyway, I know it does. But when it goes in this mouth, it doesn't. I can't, guys. I can't. I know I'm probably weird. There's probably a handful of people amongst millions who will put all their food together and it be delicious. Not this girl. I can't, guys. I can't. I want y'all to comment below. Are y'all hashtag team no touch or hashtag throw it all on a plate? I have to know. I have to know. Before we wrap all this up, I kind of want to talk to you guys about some things that are going to be coming up. February 1st, I am going to officially be starting a podcast, and it's going to be called The Gay Pledge. And I put a poll up on Instagram and on my Facebook about what people thought about it. And a good chunk of people were actually very supportive. You know, they were like, you know, this is exciting. This podcast is going to be absolutely no filter. I am going to be talking about everything. I am an open book. There's nothing that I'm not okay answering. We are going to be talking about past relationships. We are going to be talking about marriage and sex. We are going to be talking about like past relationships. If people have questions or anything like that, I mean, I'm your girl. Ask. And Maribel's going to probably be a lot more into that because she likes talking in the background. She's not really a face-to-face person like it is on YouTube. So I am extremely excited about this podcast starting, and I hope that you guys look forward to seeing it too. I don't know. I feel like this podcast journey, I'm really hoping it's good. I'm trying to build my YouTube, build my podcast up, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I love it. So I definitely want to build a good audience. I want to know what y'all want to see. So again, if you guys want to comment, actually, no, not if. I want y'all to comment what y'all want the first podcast to be about. You know, what are some topics that y'all want to hear about? And we'll take it from there. Another thing, I want to thank a couple of new subscribers that I've gotten. We are slowly, and when I mean slowly, but surely creeping up to where, you know, we're reaching little milestones. And I just want to thank the new subscribers, my royalty fam. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are new here and you've ran across this video because of the title, you guys subscribe. Welcome to the royalty family. And do not forget to hit that thumbs up. On this channel, I make sit down videos. We talk about so many different topics. Oh, y'all see my cat. We talk about so many topics. I talk about so many different things. Again, comment. Y'all want to talk about a certain topic? We'll talk about a certain topic. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Do not forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.